Perpetual Mommy here today to do a comparison for all of you. Now I'll tell you guys, it's been a minute. If you watched my last video, you know I had reconstructive surgery on my hand August 1st of last year, and my hand's about 85%, maybe. But back where I can go ahead and do videos again, because those of you who've been here before, you know, and those of you who are new, you're about to learn that I'm a different type of YouTuber. I don't show my face because I started my YouTube channel out of a desperation to actually see the products and not the people. I kept watching videos where I kept seeing the people and then hardly any of the bag or whatever I came to see. So I swore that my channel would be different, so I used my hands. Hence, I had to take a little vacay from YouTube while my hand recovered, but I'm back, you guys. And I went to Spain recently. The first week I went, May 5th, I left for Spain with my sister. We were gone a week. And that's what prompted kind of all of this. I made a post on MZ Wallace about the fact that I had gotten the dupe bag from Quince. This is a Quince bag. This is an MZ Wallace bag. So people, they started messaging me saying, please do a comparison, please do a review. I'm here to do it, you guys. So what we're gonna be talking about today is the MZ Wallace Crosby Sling. This is probably my favorite MZ Wallace style. I love this. This is the full-size Crosby Sling. Now they do have a smaller version now and they have a mini one, but this is the full-size Crosby Sling. This is the Quince, I think that's how you say that brand name, the Quince Transit Quilted Sling Bag, okay? It is literally a dupe for this bag, okay? I am going to talk to you guys about measurements. I'm gonna look at them in great detail, but what happened, you guys, is when I went to Spain, I knew I didn't wanna take this bag. Now the MZ Wallace bag, you guys, is $285. It's not really washable. People do wash them, but they're not marketed as being washable. And I didn't really want to take this bag on an airplane. I didn't want to worry about pickpockets with it. I just wanted to be carefree. And I went down a rabbit hole of searches for slings for about a month before I left to find something that I liked as much as this. I had a couple of requirements. I wanted it to have double zippers. I wanted both of the straps to be on swivel clips on either side so that it wouldn't choke me when I was wearing it. And I wanted it to be about this size because I wanted to be able to carry everything on the front of my body and not worry about pickpockets, because for those of you who know, you know that Barcelona is one of the #1 pickpocketed places to travel if you're a tourist, okay? So I went on a search, couldn't find anything, and then on one of the MZ Wallace groups on Facebook, I saw someone talk about this bag. It hadn't been released yet, but you could like sneak in and find it like backdoor style on the website, and I found it. Was $69. Okay, so you guys remember this is $285, this is $65. Now we're gonna talk about what's the same and what's different between them. But do I love this bag? Yes, I do. Again, remember, this is my favorite MZ Wallace style bag. This is the Crosby Sling, the full size. This is the Transit Quilted Sling Bag, okay? Love them both. And I like different things about them. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about it. But let's talk about the size really, really quick. I'm gonna tell you, if you look at the website for the bags, this bag says it's 8.7 high and 9 long. I think there's something wrong with that. It's 19 long, okay? And this one's 8 high and 19.4 inches long. If you hold these bags up identical to each other, they're literally the identical size, okay? They are literally like, they are the same. If you can see down here, they're the same. They're the same, like they're the size wise they're identical. So even on the website, they say something different by just like 1/2 inch in certain places. Someone's just measured kind of crazy. They are literally the exact same size bag, you guys. Now the difference in weight though is that this one is rated at 0.7 pounds. It's super light. This one's rated at 1.39 pounds, and I think it's because it has this metal and leather braided strap attached to it. If you were to take this strap off, I'm pretty sure they weigh the exact same amount or very, very close to it. Okay, so things are the same. The size is identical, okay? Strap length, as far as like the main strap that you have on the bag, essentially the same, okay? So these are the same. Let's talk about width of strap. Let me get it here so you guys can see it. The width of the strap is exactly the same. Now, I will tell you that they feel a little bit different. The MZ Wallace strap does feel slightly more silky, a little bit more luxe. This one's slightly rougher, a little bit thicker, but essentially the same. Okay, now, material. This one is made of, they call it their water resistant recycled polyester. Okay, now what's not fair to look at these two side by side is that this is a different type of material that MZ Wallace makes. So I went ahead and I pulled out this little pouch here. This is the Savoy Cosmetic. This is in their black recycled Oxford material. So this is MZ Wallace. This is the black recycled Oxford material. So that's what this is supposed to be a dupe for, you guys, okay? So this is a small quilting and this is a larger quilting, but both of these are recycled fabric. So that's gonna let you get a look at the material. So if you can get a close up here, I'd say the MZ Wallace is a slightly deeper black than the Quince bag. And when you touch them, MZ Wallace is slightly more silky. Again, feels a little bit more luxe. This one feels more like a kid's comforter. If you've ever had like a Disney printed kid's comforter and you touch it and it's like that slick kind of silk material, that's what this feels like, where this feels more like a high-end luxe material. But again, there's not a huge difference between the two. Now, I will tell you though, when you get to the lining of the bag, the lining here feels much more flimsy than the lining in here, okay? So this lining, while they're both really, really thin, this one feels just hardier somehow than this one does. But again, remember, this is $69. This is this one's $285, okay? So there's a big price difference. Both of these bags have leather pulls. So they say, Quince says that this is their, what did they call this leather? They call this Napa leather. So they say this is Napa leather, and you can see that their zipper pulls have little metal studs on them, and they have metal zippers. MZ Wallace uses Italian leather. You have the little metal rivets the same, but MZ Wallace's are embossed. Again, a more higher end. And I will tell you that the leather here, this Italian leather, is a much thicker leather than you get here. This one's more like rubbery and pliable, where this one's stiffer and hardier, okay? So the leather is different. Again, this is Italian leather and this is Napa leather. Both bags have the one zippered compartment on the front with one zipper pull here, and then the main compartment on both bags opens with two zipper pulls. So you have two here and two here. The other thing that you're going to notice is that the MZ Wallace bag has the logo right on the front. The Quince bag does not. Now, when I ordered this bag, now remember I ordered this bag the last week in April. It had even released yet on the site. You had to go in like a back door to find it. It's now on their website in 3 colors. It comes in charcoal, navy, and black. All of their bags have all of their bags have silver zippers. MZ Wallace has different materials. They have the recycled Oxford. They have this kind of coated, beautiful material. They have leather. They have all different like types of material, and then depending on the color that you get, the zipper color changes as well. Some are gold, some are silver, so it changes, where the Quince bags all have silver metal hardware. Now let's look at the back side of the bag, and I will tell you that MZ Wallace, if you are watching and you are listening, this pocket on the back makes this bag, you guys. This was my favorite bag. I've been carrying this one pretty much nonstop since I went to Spain because of this back pocket. It is the perfect place to put my cell phone. I don't have to worry about it getting scratched in the main part of my bag. I have the front pocket on the bag that I can use for other things. I have always wished that the Crosby Sling had a back pocket. This back pocket is a game changer. MZ Wallace put a back pocket on your Crosby Sling. I'm gonna be hard pressed, you guys, even though I think that this is a much higher quality bag. I don't know that it's, you know, $200+ quality worth more, because this one is still a very nice bag. The back pocket makes it for me, guys. Now I will tell you that the back pocket zipper, if you guys can see here, it is plastic, so it's not metal like the front zippers. You have the same black lining. Okay, so the other thing that when I went to Spain, I just want to talk to you guys about a hack. So we talked about the fact that I got this bag because it was a pickpocket place and I didn't want to worry about the bag. What I did, you guys, is I took a metal O-ring, and when I was wearing the bag on my body, because I wore it on my front, I just clipped my zippers together like this. So I had it on my front and my zippers were clipped together. Now, if you wanted to travel and you wanted to take your beautiful MZ Wallace bag with you and you weren't worried about it, you could do the exact same thing to these zippers too. But remember, what put me on the hunt for this bag was the fact that I wanted something that I didn't have to worry about. Again, their website does say that you can hand wash this bag. The other difference between these two companies, you guys, and I hate to say it, MZ Wallace has a 30-day return policy. Quince has a 365-day return policy. Love me some MZ Wallace, you guys. Love MZ Wallace. It's probably my favorite bag brand. You cannot beat a 365-day return policy though. Again, so both bags have this front and zipper, and then they both have 2 zipper pulls to open the main compartment. Let's take a look at this one first. Just like the MZ Wallace bag, it's going to have a main compartment, and then you have a zipper on the inside. This is again that Napa leather with a little compartment right here, and this is the only place where you see the Quince logo, right here. And you have the internal zip pocket. Now, for those of you who are familiar with MZ Wallace has 2 little internal slip pockets right here that the Quince bag doesn't have. Let's go ahead and open the MZ Wallace bag now. Oh, I have some other stuff in here. Let's take these things out. So the MZ Wallace bag, first thing you're gonna notice, it's got a light interior. And then you have that same pocket, that same leather trim pocket. Remember, this is Italian leather, not the Napa leather. And then you have those 2 slip pockets right here. So basically the difference between these 2 bags, besides a little bit of the quality between the lining and you know, the actual outside material, is that this one has 2 slip pockets on the internal zip pocket, and this one has a back zip pocket. If you're gonna ask me, would I rather have a back zip pocket or those 2 little slip pockets in here? I don't ever use those 2 little slip pockets, you guys. I pretty much ignore them. For those of you who want to know though, I didn't tell you the color of this bag. This one is the pale rose gold. So I'll let you go ahead and get a look at here at this tag. For those of you who don't know, I keep all of my tags in my bag so that years from now I know what's what size it was, what color it was, what material it is. So again, remember, this is a different material than this, just because I bought it in a different material. This is the equivalent right here. This is the MZ Wallace equivalent of the Quince material. So this is the black recycled Oxford, and this is the Quince. They called this the recycled polyester. And again, just a very slight difference in the way that they feel. The other thing too, as I was saying to you guys, this one feels more like a child's quilt kind of, but that might also be because the diamonds are larger. This is a larger quilt pattern than this one. And again, the materials feel slightly more luxe on here. This is smoother, or I don't even know, smoother is not the right word. They're the same, not as smooth. Smooth and hardier at the same time, just like the lining's probably the same density, but this one feels like it's more sturdy, the MZ Wallace version. I don't know if this is helping you guys at all. And then just, let me go ahead and show you here. The other thing, remember the requirement that I wanted for my sling bag when I was traveling is I wanted the shoulder strap or the sling strap to be on swivel clips on both sides. Okay, and here again you have the same thing. You have the hardware and you have the rivets, but the MZ Wallace one has that nice embossed rivet where this one's just a plain one. The other difference between MZ Wallace and the Quince bag is that the Quince bag just comes with a strap. Now remember, this is the same dimensions as the MZ Wallace, but the MZ Wallace bag also comes with a beautiful braided rope strap. So this is a braided metal and leather rope strap. It also comes with a dedicated belt strap that goes around your waist. I have no idea where that is, you guys. I never use it. I wear this as a sling, but it does come with 3 straps. It comes with, again, the seatbelt like woven strap, the braided metal strap, and then the one that goes around your waist, that's the waist strap. It's just like this, but it has a nice sturdy metal buckle right there. The Quince bag just comes with this one strap. But, you know, I'll leave it up to you guys to decide, you know, do you think it's worth $225 difference basically between these 2 bags? I'm not sure, you guys, because like I said, 365-day warranty. And some people were posting that their Quince bags like started fraying and doing some weird stuff. I don't know, guys, I wore this through an airport, I wore it through customs, I wore it all through Spain. I worn it to pick up my kids from school for the month and a half after I got back. I've pretty much worn it everywhere, and it's really hot where I live. Again, I love this bag, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I love this bag, but I feel like I have to baby it a little bit. This one's just a rough, tumble, sturdy, and I don't have to worry. Hopefully this was helpful for anybody who's trying to decide between the two, or trying to decide if you should get a Quince bag in conjunction with the MC Wallace. I'm not trying to talk anybody out of the MC Wallace. This is definitely an elevated bag. If you want an elevated sling bag that's gonna make you feel posh and put together and you can wear out to a nice date night, this is your bag, you guys. This is the brand. But if you want an everyday bag that goes above and beyond what a normal sling would and has all the same dimensions as an MC Wallace bag, plus that back zipper pocket, get yourself one of these, you guys. Get yourself one of these. It's for the price, it's a good bag. 69 bucks, you guys. I can't knock it. It's a good bag. If you guys have any questions for me about either one of these bags and I can answer it, I'm happy to do so. Go ahead and leave them down in the comments below. If you want to say hey, because it's been a really long time since I've been on here and we've been able to chat, go ahead and drop a hi. Love to interact with all of you guys. Well, that's it for me, you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you like what I'm doing, please go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.